For this question, you need to be able to analyze the function y equals -1/2 x plus 2 all squared minus 4 and pick all the correct attributes that go with this function. So the first question is about whether it's an expansion or a compression. So we know that this is going to be a compression because our a value is -1/2, and that's in between -1 and +1. So therefore we're going to pick a compression. Because the a value is negative, we know that it opens downwards. The vertex for this function is going to be at -2, -4. Now for a question about the pattern of squares. So we're going to answer this question using the a value. The normal pattern of squares for a parabola is over 1, up 1, over 2, up 4, over 3, up 9, and so on. In this question it says, what are we going to do when we move to the right by 2? So normally we would go over 2, up by 4. We're going to multiply that +4 by -1/2, our a value. We find out that we go down 2. Next is our domain, and any parabola opening up or down has a domain of all real values. Now our range is that y must be less than or equal to that biggest point. So because this parabola opens downwards, our highest point is at -4, so y must be less than or equal to -4. The axis of symmetry always occurs at the x value of the vertex, so at x equals -2. Now this graph has no x-intercepts, and the reason for that is the vertex is at -2, -4, so below the x-axis, and it opens downwards. So because of those two things, it will never cross the x-axis. So we're going to put in none. And lastly, our y-intercept. Our y-intercept occurs when x equals 0. So 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 times -1/2 is -2. Minus 4 more is -6. So our y-intercept is at -6.